Our next exercise here is the independent toe raises. So we're doing 3 sets of 7 each. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 7. So go barefoot, have a good arch on the ball of your foot, raise that big toe as hard as you can, as hard and high as you can. So raise that big toe really hard, pushing other toes as hard as you can down. So when we go up, we go down with the other toes. So I want a full extension with the toes up, and then the less other toes are pushing as hard as you can into the ground. So then switch, so we'll be pushing the big toe as hard as you can and the other toes up as high as you can. So I'm pushing really hard as I can in my feet, in the big toes, down into that ground and putting a lot of pressure. And now my calves tighten up, my soleus tightens up, everything tightens up in that calf. We're really getting a nice arch. You can see this arch in your foot. Really pushing down and then go back up. So we want toe independence here. So we're really working on the movements of that hand, so that foot. The big toe strength has a lot to do with your direction and your cuts. And a lot of people, this is kind of going to be difficult. You can go try it as much as you can. You can really get those independent motions. So we're going to hold down opposite toe and then we're going to contract up. So it seems kind of easy, but this drill goes a long way to improve athleticism. It really kind of makes you do something that you haven't really done before. It's something new. We're going to be holding for 5 seconds on each one, and then we're going to switch. So we're going to be training, and we're holding down as hard as we can, and then push back. So down, getting on our toes, then up and trying to push down as possible, then back up. So I'm really isolating, moving each leg as hard as I can. You can see I'm really pushing this force. I'm not just kind of taking this easy. I'm taking it pretty hard into the ground. So we're pushing, pushing, pushing. So the next one after that, I want you to do 7 seconds of just some kind of quick isometric bouncing effect, kind of keeping a nice stiff ankle, just getting that kind of repetition, getting a nice bounce angle. You can see putting some force in the ground, just no heels, just on the front of my toes, getting everything synchronized, kind of looking like a kangaroo a little bit here. Get about 7 seconds of some hops. You can see putting some force in the ground and being springy and stiff real quick. So let's do those toes, and then we're going to get into that spring action. Really be athletic, kind of as much as you can, be stiff and springy. Stiff and springy.